Hello everyone, this is It's Me64, and I'm going to show you how you can make your own resource pack for Minecraft Bedrock, and trust me, this is really easy. We can start right away. So you want to go to the first link in the description, which is going to take you to this site, minecraft.net, then your language, and then /addons. Now, right over here, you want to scroll down until you come to this part, and then you want to download this resource packs. With this link, you want to click on that, and then as you can see, it's going to download a file. Now this file has all you need to make a resource pack. There we go, it's downloaded, so I can just take this to my desktop. Now this is a zip file, so what you want to do is right click on this and then on extract all, and this is going to extract all the files. Now you need to choose a file location, and then it's going to extract every single item, and this might take a little bit of time because as you can see it is 7,500 items. As you can see, we are just about finished extracting all these files. And there we go. These are now all extracted. You do not need to worry about the zip file anymore. You can just throw that away, put it to the side. You really don't need it. Now, what matters is this folder you have just extracted. Mine is called Vanilla Resource Pack 1.17.40, 1.17.40 being the game version I am on. Now, you might be watching this in the future and be on 1.19.2, so that might be what it says here. I don't know. Anyways, you can open this, and as you can see, there's a lot of things, and now you could do a lot more than make a texture pack with this. As you can see, we have all the different types of fogs in the fogs folder. We have all the different entities in the entities folder. We've got the entire UI laid out here in the UI folder. And there's so much more. There's the texts and fonts as well. Really a lot, but depending on what you want to change, you don't want to keep all of this. Now this file is around 90 megabytes in size, and I'm just going to show you how to make a texture today. If you want me to show you how to make different things, then let me know down in the comments. I'll definitely do that. Anyways, we want to make a texture, so all we need to worry about is the textures folder. So we can select all of these things and then just throw them away because we won't need them. We're not going to edit them. So yeah, we can just throw these away. Now, as you can see, just threw away a lot of items. Then you can throw away the UI, the biomes client.json, and blocks.json. And you can throw away sounds.json as well. Now you want to keep the textures folder because we are going to be changing textures, and you want to keep the manifest folder and the pack icon as well. Now we can open up the textures folder, and we've got a lot more. We have blocks, so these are all the textures of all the blocks in Minecraft. But not only that, we have the textures of the UI. We have the textures of every single item in Minecraft, and we pretty much just have every single texture in Minecraft right here. So depending on what you want to change, those are the folders that you want to keep. So I'm just going to change one block and one item as an example. So I'm not going to change anything in the color maps, entities, environment, GUI, anything like that folder. So I can throw these away because otherwise your texture pack is going to be huge. And yeah, so anything you don't edit, you just throw away. So we can throw all this away as well. Now we are left with the blocks and items folder, and that is because I want to change a block and I want to change an item. Now let's say you want to change something in the GUI, then you keep the GUI folder and throw the blocks folder and items folder away. You just want to make sure that you keep what you want to change. Now we can start off with a block, and this is where we are actually going to start changing the texture. Anyways, to make it simple, I'm going to choose the first texture I want to change. And now the texture I want to change is the acacia trapdoor. Now we can just open this in Photos. As you can see, beautiful acacia trapdoor setting texture. So now what you want to do is you are going to want to edit this texture. Now, if you're just going to want to edit this texture simply and like you're not going to go all out, then I recommend that you literally just use Paint 3D, because Paint 3D is free. You can easily install it, and it's really simple to work with. Now, some other things that you can use are, for example, Paint.net. If you want to do something a bit more advanced than what Paint 3D can do, then I recommend Paint.net or Adobe Photoshop, and anything really, because it's really simple and you can really do it with anything. And that is why I recommend Paint 3D, especially if you're going to do this for the first time. You might as well just get used to it whilst using Paint 3D. Yeah, now this, I can show you in the canvas section that this is only 16 pixels times 16 pixels. So these are like literally pixels, which means that 1 pixel by 1 pixel is the smallest area you can select and change at once. Now, normally a photo that you have will be around 1090 pixels by 1000 pixels. And this is just 16 by 16, so it's really easy to edit. Now, I recommend using the pixel pen, changing the thickness all the way to 1 pixel, and then you can select a color. Literally any color. I'm going to select a light blue color. This color over there. I sort of like it. Now, if you want to select one of the colors that is here, so say for example that you want to make this outer edge the same color as this pixel right here, then you can go in here and try and select the color, but that's really difficult. So you can also click on this icon and then click on the color you want to copy, and then that color will be automatically copied to your brush. So now I'm just going to go back and select the color I wanted. There we go, because you can really do anything. Then, because my thickness is set to 1 pixel, that's quite important, I will be able to change 1 pixel at a time. As you can see, I'm just changing up each pixel on the outside. Boom. That's literally how easy this is. Now let's say that you want to make this a bit more detailed. Then you can just change the size. So you can change the 16 to 32 pixels. And then what you can do now is go like that, for example. Just like that. Now, I don't recommend doing that if you don't want to make it more detailed than it is, because it'll significantly increase the size of your texture pack, which isn't great. So I'm just going to continue making this texture, selecting a bunch of different colors. Then, there we go. Beautiful. You can play around with this a lot, but here we go. This is my ice trapdoor. Do you like it? I think it looks quite okay. Now, once you have finished the texture you want to make, or you just want to save it so you can check it out in Minecraft and change it later, you want to click on Menu and then on Save, or you can just click Control S or Command S, or yeah, just save it. You don't really want to save as, because that'll create a whole new file. You just want to save it, and by saving it you can click away, and then you will edit the existing file. So now if I click on Acacia Trapdoor, you can see that the texture I have added is now there. So let's say I make a texture pack for which the only block I change is the Acacia Trapdoor. Then I want to select and delete everything else. Because let's say you want to distribute the texture pack you make. Then you can only have the texture you make in it. Now this is because the other textures are actually copyrighted, and distributing the other textures which you didn't edit can actually lead to copyright issues. And it'll just significantly increase the size of your pack as well. And you don't want that. If your pack is 20 megabytes, then it's not going to run well, and your game is actually going to slow down quite a lot. So, Acacia Trapdoor, the only block I want to change, so I'm going to keep that there. Now, let's say this is my Ice Trapdoor I've made for a texture pack, and it's overwriting the Acacia Trapdoor. What you do not want to do is change the name. This will just not work. You need to have the name stay the same. So now I just edited a block with Paint 3D, but you could also edit the UI and items and entities and many other things. Now you can also edit those with Paint 3D or any other program, as I said before. Now I'm just editing a block and item as an example, and you can really edit anything the way that I'm editing it right now. Well, any of the textures, that is. So now I'm going to change up one of the items. Again, I'm going to choose the first item, just because that makes it easier for you and me to follow. You can change anything you want. Anyways, we're going to edit this in Paint 3D again. You can do it on paint.net, really anything, as I've said before. Now I want to turn this amethyst shard into a fire shard, and of course that's possible because you can really do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and change up the texture. Here we have my fire shard. Now I can hit Ctrl S and it's saved, or you can go to the menu and save it via there. Anyway, so you can just click away because it's saved, and as you can see right now, boom, fire shard. So, because this amethyst shard is the only thing I'm going to change, once again, I'm saying it again because it's very important, I'm going to want to throw everything else away. So we can just select everything, then wait for a second before we hit the bottom, then delete, and boom. There we go. And then we can delete these things as well, because the amethyst shard is the only thing we want to keep. So now I've changed all the textures I want to change, and you can go ahead and change all the textures you want to change as well. Now we are left with the manifest file and the pack icon file. Let's start off with the pack icon file. This is just literally this picture, and this is going to be an item for your pack, which will show up once you import it into the game. So you can choose any picture you want for this. Then you can just, delete the existing pack icon. Then choose the picture you want. For me, this is my logo that I'm gonna use here. And now you want to make sure that this is going to be square. So if you choose a rectangular something or a banner type thing, then it's not really going to work, and then only half will show up, or you get black borders. You just want to import something square, really. Then, once you've imported it here, you are going to want to rename it to pack_icon. There we go, and that'll just make this the pack icon you are going to use. The manifest file. You can open this in whatever you want. If you don't have a program on your computer that can open this, then I recommend that you use Notepad++, which is a free program you can just get on the Microsoft Store, if Notepad or Word will not allow you to open it. Anyway, for me it looks like this. For you it might look a little bit different, but you're just going to want to search for what I'm highlighting. So first off, the description. Now this is just going to be a simple description of what your pack is, and this will show up for when someone downloads your pack, and it's just going to show up there when they enable the pack, and it's quite cool. You can really write anything here, and you want to make sure that's going to be in between these two quotation marks here. So I'm just going to write ice trap door and fire shard. You can write anything. Really, it doesn't matter. This is, you can write anything. Then the name. Now this is going to be the name of your pack, and I can just write it's me 64's pack, but you can change it to really any name that you want. So medieval texture pack, I don't know. Then you want to come over here, copy the description you have written, and then paste it in here where it says description as well. Then you will see this. It says UUID and then a bunch of numbers and letters. Now this, in between the quotation marks, is a UUID. Now UUID stands for Universally Unique Identifiers, and that just means that no two packs will ever be identical, and this will allow Minecraft to use your pack. So you want to go to the second link in the description, which is going to be to this online UUID generator. So once you're here, you will get a UUID. Now you can click on copy, and then you have copied the UUID. Then you want to go to the top UUID, highlight it, and then paste the UUID you just copied on top of that. Now make sure that this is still in between the quotation marks, and that you have erased the entire UUID that was there before. So what you can also do is just beforehand remove that UUID which was already there, so you only have the two quotation marks. Then you want to get yourself a second one, copy that, and then you want to put that where the bottom one was. So you have just replaced those two UUIDs. And once you have replaced those, then you can just click on Control S to save it, or click right up here to save, or just save it in any way, shape, or form that you can save this. Then you can click it away, and that's your manifest file complete. And now your entire pack is finished. So what you want to do once you have finished your pack is right click it, then you want to go to send to, and then zipped file. There we go. Now it has just zipped our file up, just like that. So this is a zipped version of this, because that is what Minecraft will use. Then you can rename it to anything you want. So that's for me going to be It's Me 64's pack, but you can change the title to anything. Then you are going to want to rename it again, and then you want to remove the .zip and write .mc pack. And that will let your computer know that this is a pack for Minecraft. Then it's going to tell you that if you change the extension of a file, the file might become unusable. But that doesn't matter because this file will not become unusable. And now this file will turn into this blank picture, or it will turn into a Minecraft icon. The next thing that you're going to want to do is open up Minecraft. Now, the second I opened up Minecraft, it changed this icon to the Minecraft icon. And yours probably looks like that as well. Then you just simply want to double click on the file to open it. And then in Minecraft, it'll say import started, and then hopefully successfully imported, and then whatever your pack name was. Now if that doesn't work, you can also right click the file and then open with and then Minecraft, and you can click OK, and then it'll open it with Minecraft. Now because I'm importing it again, it's gonna say error because it detected a duplicate pack. And now it'll also say error detected a duplicate pack if you didn't change the UUIDs. So you want to make sure you do that, otherwise it's going to detect a duplicate pack. Anyways, you can head into settings, then global resources, my packs, and as you can see here we have the pack icon, then the pack name, which is It's Me 64's pack, and then over here the description. And my description was ice trapdoor and fire shard. So it says ice trapdoor and fire shard. Then you can simply click on activate, and now on active you have your pack you made and the regular Minecraft texture pack. So once you head out, it's gonna load the resource packs. Then you can play, and you can head into a new world, or just any existing world, whatever. There we go, and now right in here you will see your changed textures. So the first one I changed was the acacia trapdoor, and look at that blue acacia trapdoor. The second one I changed was the amethyst shard. So look at that fire shard. There we go, we have a fire shard over here, and grab a glow atom frame. There we go. Look at that fire shard, and here we have the ice trapdoor. Isn't it beautiful? Anyways, those are textures I changed, and so those are changed textures, and as you can see, all the other regular textures are still just in the game, and they are the exact same as normal. So if you have any questions about this, or any comments, concerns, or anything like that, then make sure to let me know down in the comments, or contact me via Discord. Link to that is in the description. Anyways, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye.